for some reason, the social media doesn't want you to know. The tech giants, the tech wizards in the world don't want you to know that your body is capable of coming in contact with this virus and then producing the immunity that you need, the natural immunity that you need for an extraordinarily long time. So let's just quickly go over natural immunity. Welcome to Andrea Beaman Speaks Out. This is where you get access to uncensored, holistic, and alternative healing wisdom to support your body, mind, and spirit, and help you live a happier and more vibrant life while you're living on planet Earth in a perfectly designed human body. And you get it all without any bullcrap or nonsense. Let's dive into today's episode. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode. Today, we're going to be talking about natural immunity. And it's really important that we talk about natural immunity because it's actually being censored, if you could believe that or not. I got a message from one of my followers just the other day, and she's like, Andrea, you're not going to believe this, but the hashtag natural immunity is being censored on Instagram. And I said, what on earth? Why on earth would they censor natural immunity? It's a natural immunity. Our bodies have natural immunity, right? Why would they censor that word? And she sent me a screenshot and I couldn't believe it. So I had to go and check it for myself. I clicked on the word natural immunity and a box popped up for me on Instagram and it said, looking for vaccine info? When it comes to health, everyone wants reliable, up-to-date information. Visit the World Health Organization website. The website has information that can help answer any questions that you may have about vaccines. Now, I didn't actually have a question about vaccine. I just clicked on the hashtag natural immunity. And then on that box, there were two options for me. I could go to the website or I could see the post anyway. So when I clicked on see the post anyway, another box popped up and said, this hashtag is hidden. Posts for hashtag natural immunity have been limited because the community has reported some content that may not meet Instagram's community guidelines. Okay, so that's very interesting, right? I wanted to see the post, but it wouldn't let me see the post because some posts on their website go against their community guidelines. So let's talk about natural immunity. Let's talk about it because it's really important. Our bodies have the ability to come in contact with something and then build immunity to it, build the antibodies to it. So I just did a blog on my website. There was a study done by, and these are scientific studies. I don't link to anything that's like nonsense. It's actual real scientific studies. So this one was from the journal Nature, and Nature is an internationally renowned scientific journal. It said, many people who have been infected with SARS-CoV-2 will probably make antibodies against the virus for most of their lives. Researchers have identified long-lived antibody-producing cells in the bone marrow of people who have recovered from COVID-19. The study provides evidence that immunity triggered by SARS-CoV-2 infection will be extraordinarily long-lasting. So that's the natural immunity from the human body. And for some reason, the social media doesn't want you to know. The tech giants, the tech wizards in the world don't want you to know that your body is capable of coming in contact with this virus and then producing the immunity that you need, the natural immunity that you need for an extraordinarily long time. So let's just quickly go over natural immunity. It's as simple as, like, people always say, Andrea, how do I boost my immunity? How do I build my immune system? So there are a lot of ways to do this, and I'm going to give you the basic, most easy ways because it's actually much easier than you might think. Sunshine. Get outside and get sunshine, get vitamin D, which brings in a whole nother bag of worms, right? Because for how many years since the 1970s, they've been telling us not to get sunshine. Slather yourself and your children with sunscreen. Don't let the sun in because the sun causes cancer. The sun actually is not going to cause the cancer. There's something going on inside the body that's the sun is a strong energy and it draws what you have inside the body up to the surface. Now, if you won't go out and get sunburned and blistered and crackly, and you do that over and over and over again, of course you're going to damage the skin and you're going to cause cancer. But how many people are actually doing that on purpose? I know in the 1980s and the 1990s when I was growing up, we used to slather ourselves with baby oil and then take tinfoil and sit in front of the tinfoil all day long and burn ourselves. But even though that amount of damage, I still don't have any fear of skin cancer at all. You actually want to go and get sunshine. You do not want to go out and get burned, but you want sunshine because sunshine, when you get sunshine, that you're getting the natural form of vitamin D that your body uses to help support and build your immunity. Now, you can certainly take the vitamin D capsules. You can certainly do that. But let's say you don't have any money or not enough money. You can go outside. Sunshine is free. Sunshine is free. All you have to do is open your door and go out into the world to get access to this ingredient, vitamin D, that your body needs to support the immune system, right? So go outside and get sunshine. And for the past year and a half, unfortunately, governments around the world have been telling people stay inside, stay inside. Don't go outside, don't go outside, stay inside your house. Go hide, cower underneath the couch. Don't go outside. It's dangerous out there. Viral particles are flying all over the place. You might get infected. So let's go on to the next thing, exercise. You don't have to go to the gym and pump iron every single day. You don't have to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I know I'm dating myself because he probably hasn't been in the gym in a long time either. It's the 80s. But he still takes care of himself. But you don't have to pump iron on a daily basis to get the exercise that you need. But you do need some type of movement because your lymphatic system and your immune system and circulatory system, every part of your body is intricately entwined with each other. You're not separate, right? It's not an immune system on its own, a circulatory system on its own, digestive system on its own, right? You're not separate. You're all together, put together, right? All your parts and pieces, and they all connect and talk to each other and work with each other. You want to move your body because movement stimulates the lymphatic system, right? And your lymphatic system is carrying your white blood cells, right? Your killer cells that are going out there, they're part of the immune system. Woohoo! They're going to go out and beat up the viral particles and the pathogens and the antigens and all that stuff that's coming into your body. So you want to make sure that you're getting movement on a daily basis. And that could be something as simple as a daily walk, a 45-minute walk, a 30-minute walk. Just get up and get out and move your body. Move your system. That's what you want to do. And I know that this sounds maybe too simple for people, right? Sunshine, exercise, water, drink water. Water is so important. If, for example, if you go into cold and flu season, or we're going to call it cold and flu and coronavirus season now, if you go into this season and you're dehydrated, your chances of getting sick are higher. Right? So we know that when the body is hydrated, your blood gets to where it needs to go, your circulation moves better, your lymphatic system flows better, every system in your body works better. So we want to make sure that we're getting water. It's so important. Not soda, not diet drinks, not just water. And you could take your water and you could mix it with a tea if you want, but not something that's diuretic like right? A highly caffeinated tea or a highly caffeinated coffee, because then you're defeating the purpose of the water. Because what happens? They're going to make you pee out all of your water. So we got sunshine, exercise, water, rest. Rest. My gosh, we're going to do a whole episode on rest and how to get there. But for right now, make sure that you're getting adequate rest. Because when you sleep at night, when your body is full on sleeping and resting all the way, you have a whole entire system that happens, a whole, like it's like the cleanup crew comes in at night and starts to clean up all of the stuff in the body, right? So that means don't eat right before bed, because that's going to keep your digestive system working all night long. You don't want to be on your computer and your phone right before bed, because then you're getting a white and blue light into your pineal gland and you're actually telling your body, hey, it's daytime. So all of your body systems are going, okay, let's go. We need some sugar. We need some fuel. We got to get moving. And you won't be able to rest. And we'll have a whole episode on rest as well. So I'm not going to go deeply into that. So we have sunshine, exercise, rest. Of course, and I know that I'm preaching to the choir here, good food, right? Good food is supporting your immune system as well, meaning don't eat the crap. We don't want crack in a box, right? Let's steer clear from the Pop-Tarts and the Captain Crunch and even the organic Captain Crunch, that they have in all the health food stores. Let's steer clear of that stuff and just start to eat wholesome food. Wholesome, clean, organic food. Another thing that builds immunity is community. When we're in community, it supports our heart. It supports our ability to connect with each other in a healthy way. In the ancient tribes, when a baby was born, a newborn was brought into the tribe, they would all sit and gather in a circle, and they would pass the baby from one tribe member to a next, right? Passing the baby around. And this is not only a way to build the community so that they support each other and love each other and know that they have to care for this little person, this little human that just came into this world, but it also helps to build the immune system of that little baby, right? Because they're coming in contact with things in the outside world. When the baby is in the womb, it's protected by the mom, right? The mom's immune system is protecting the little baby and anything she comes into contact with. And then the baby comes out into the air world, leaves the water world, comes out into the air world. And now the baby has to learn how to navigate this world on its own. So for those of you that have studied physiology or biology or anything like that, like the human system, you know that our thymus is the training ground for the immune cells, right? The T cells, it's a training ground. So the thymus is most active from infancy until your teen years, right? So when you come out of the womb into the world, you're getting your first dose of what's out here, and your body's saying, I have to learn this, I have to learn that. Oh, I just got a cold. Oh, I just got this virus. Right? My body has to learn how to be in the world in amongst all of the things that are here that could potentially harm it. So there's a training that happens with the thymus from infancy, from the time a little baby comes into the world until they're in their teen years. That's when the thymus is most active, right? And that's part of the immune system. So community, being around your community and being out in the world helps to build immunity. So it's no surprise to me that over the past year and a half, they've separated us from our community, right? It's just, we're living in crazy times. That's all I have to say. We're living in crazy times. And if you could make it through this, you could make it through anything. There is a such thing as natural immunity, even if they're trying to block it from your eyes. You could go to my website and you could, in the little search bar, put in the word immunity or immune health, and every article and all of the recipes will pop up for you. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to be in fear of what's going on in the world. You can turn on your own body's natural immunity. I'm going to have a whole bunch of episodes coming up. Every week, you're going to get something new. It'll be like a hot topic that's happening in the world, and then we'll approach it, and I'll give you recipes and herbal support, as well as the emotional and the spiritual support that you may need. Because I hear from people all the time, they are feeling frustrated, and they are feeling downtrodden, and they are feeling hopelessness and all of that stuff. And I want you to come here for guidance and support. As long as I can help you, I will. As long as I can get a message to you, I will. So keep on coming back, get the information that you need, get empowered about your health, and I'm happy to support you in the process of learning, because I'll teach you from the time that I am here on the planet until my little feet are sticking up out of the grave, right? That's how long I'm going to be here teaching you. And we're also going to have a great episode on death, because it's so important. In order to fully live, you have to get into the understanding that death is a part of life. Okay, and on that note, I'm going to cause the death of this episode because everything has a beginning and everything has an end. And I'll talk to you next time. Big thanks and a whole lot of love for tuning in today. All we have in life is time, and I am honored that you spent your time with me. If you are inspired and want to learn more, head on over to www.andreabeaman.com and sign up to receive updates about reclaiming your health and your happiness in the most delicious and easy ways.